Hey everyone, it is August Young at DocSports.com. Free baseball play here for Friday, June 27th. We're looking at the Seattle Mariners, who will be taking on the Texas Rangers. The Mariners 41-39 on the season. The Rangers 40-41 is one game below 500. Good pitching matchup today. Should be good. Logan Gilbert, Nathan Eovaldi. And before I dive in, I'm coming off a 2-0 premium sweep last night, guys. Now on a short-term 18-8 run for $3,210. Long-term, the last 2 months, almost $6,000 in profit. This is the exact same time of the season where last year we went on a $16,000 6-month run. So we're currently on a 2-month run for $6,000. So if we can break that crazy 16,000 run we had last season, it's a good time of year for data. When you have models and things you look into, it's a great time to exploit the market. And we've been doing just that. If you want my best bets, they are available at Doc Sports. You can also go to docsports.com/free60 if you're not a client, and it'll take you to this page where you can get a free $60 account, no obligation. You can get my baseball plays absolutely free. Baseball packages start at $30 per day. So if you go and get this $60 package, you can get 2 days of free baseball picks and to, gauge it for yourself, see what you think. And there is a link here, which I'm going to post in the description for this last 2 months where you can see the run I've been on, which includes last night's 2-0. We had the Detroit Tigers. We had the under 10 in Tampa and Kansas. So diving into today's game, as I mentioned, interesting one here. We have the Mariners at some books starting to move to favorite here. Circa still has the Rangers as the favorite side. Caesars, you can see, have pushed the Mariners to -115. FanDuel has them, pick them locked in dead even at some reduced juice. So far, the overnight public tickets that I've been monitoring have been coming in on Texas. And I think the reason is because Nathan Eovaldi has his 1.56 ERA, which is just absurd. He's not walking anyone. 3.8% walk rate, which is in the top 2% of the league. His weighted on base average is also in the top 3%. His percentile rankings are very solid. Although his xERA is up at 3.41, which is still outstanding. You got to start to wonder when a regression is due. I mean, his 0.81 whip is just ridiculous. His fastball velo is, below league average. Average exit velocity is as well. He's getting barreled up a fair bit, and hard hit percentage isn't all that great, but he does obviously force a lot of ground balls, doesn't walk anyone, strikes out a ton. However, he's going up against Logan Gilbert here, who, from an ERA perspective, has a 3.12 ERA, and I think the public always just look at this being a pick'em kind of price and who has the better ERA and kind of go off that. And then you also have to factor in that Texas have won 2 and they've won 4 of their last 6. The Mariners have kind of been sputtering a little bit. Offense has kind of died off the last 2 games. It's an extended road streak for them, which has to be factored in. Now, for me, I understand why they're the juice at some books, and that's where they're starting to move, and I agree with it. And the reason being, Eovaldi is going to be due some form of regression at some point. It might not happen today, but we have to factor that in mind. Logan Gilbert, although he has a 3.12 ERA, his xERA is 2.46. His strikeout rate is in the top 2%. He's also in the top 5% in walk percentage. Expected weighted on base average, top 4%. Expected batting average, top 7%. His percentile numbers are elite. They're actually better than Nathan Eovaldi's. So he is actually the better pitcher from a metric standpoint. And then you look at team's offense, and that's the real kicker. The Mariners are the 5th best offense in the league when we're looking at WRC+, which is the best sort of metric that's publicly available, I would say, where you can measure or gauge how good a team's offense truly is. We have the Dodgers first, the Yankees, the Cubs, the Diamondbacks, and then right there you have the Mariners. Where are Texas? 26th. All the way down at 26th at 15% below league average. So that matters in this matchup. I think we're in a spot here where everything's starting to align for the Mariners to maybe light up Eovaldi for a bad outing for him. I'm not saying I'm calling it, but I could see it happening, especially after the 2 really poor offensive performances they are due. I also think the 6 and the 7 on Texas isn't overperforming, especially based on the fact they're 15% below league average, as I just said. So for me, guys, the free play and the free lean, I agree with what the market's doing, and you can pick up like a -105, we'll call it, but anything up to -110, I'm okay with on the Seattle Mariners. So that'll be the free section today, guys. And as I said, head on over to docsports.com, you can add a /free60 to get a free $60 account. You want to take part in this run we've been having, guys. Like I said, the last 2 months, almost $6,000 in profit, and we did $16,000 in profit at this exact same time last season through to the end of the year, through to October. So let's get those bankrolls fattened in time for football season, guys. And we'll get to more football talk soon. Last season was outstanding for me, as it has been every season. And the NFL was a real big turn for us last season. It's great to start getting the itch to get back to football. But thank you guys for watching this. I appreciate it. Enjoy your summer. Just baseball time for now. Let's cash this ticket and head on over to docsports.com for my premium best bets. See you guys soon.